let's talk about robots taking over the world. Hello friends, my name is Ian and welcome to a new series I'm going to be calling Writing Talk, where once every month I'm going to be making a video talking about my feelings and thoughts about a specific writing topic. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the relationship between AI and writing. AI is everywhere these days, and even though it's not as advanced as it is in a lot of sci-fi, it's still something worth talking about, in my opinion. This is a very controversial topic for many reasons, but I think having a conversation about it is still a really good thing to have. So, let's get started. Before we actually get started with talking about my thoughts about this, we're going to actually give a little bit of a demonstration of what exactly AI nowadays are capable of. So AI, like ChatGPT, is able to do a lot of things writing-wise. If you look at what it does, you can see, like, if we just put in outline a book about a dragon and blood. Then if you do that, it just kind of outlines the book. It goes. It just keeps going. So basically what it can do is almost everything a writer can. It can outline in seconds. It can write a book in minutes. Like, this entire thing is just so much that it can do. Now, this isn't that big of a book that it outlined, but it still outlined it in 30 seconds. So AI is really cool in that sense. So like, if you take this and you say, write chapter 1, it'll think for a little bit and then it starts writing for you. While this is going, we can continue just talking about it. That it can outline, it can write poetry, it can give you writing prompts. It can do all this different kind of things for you that just take writers forever to do. Like, it's just insane to me that something can be made that can write something in a so short amount of time when it takes a writer months to write an entire book. You could spend maybe 2 hours on this and then write an entire book, completely AI assisted. The one thing that this is not capable of is replacing the human that comes with writing. I know it wasn't much of a demonstration, but really, if you want to see more, then you can go and use this online. So if you're more interested in more of what it can and cannot do, then playing with it for yourself is something you can do. But moving on from that, is AI going to replace human writers? My answer to that is no, absolutely not. While the big publishing houses might one day turn to using AI to write most, some, or all of their work to be published out there, the AI today is not sophisticated enough to even really remotely get what a human can get out of their writing. The thing is, there are always going to be people that want to write and share the story their way. And an AI is never going to be able to write the story in your specific envisioned way. There is just something so intrinsically human about writing a book yourself. People write their hopes, their dreams, what they think will happen, what other worlds might look like, what other timelines might be. Like, there's just so much human that goes into writing. It's just almost impossible for AI to ever really replace writers as they are now. I know the concerns about it, and then it might steal things from other people, especially if you're talking about art. And that's the one concern I really have with AI, because you have to train it somehow. And especially with art, it can be stolen quite easily to train it, and then that AI could use it to make different things. And I'm not all that big of a fan of using AI and saying I made this myself, because that would technically not be the case. I think AI itself can be used in a very good way. Like, if you use it as a tool to help you past writer's block, or talking through what thoughts you have and seeing maybe what other ideas might come out of using an AI like ChatGPT. I don't think it should be used for writing your own book, drawing your own picture, making your own painting. Doing anything like that and claiming it as your own is not something I agree with. I'm not really high on AI to begin with, especially in the creative world. I think AI as a tool is perfectly fine. Once you start getting into gaining monetary value out of what the AI creates for you with items that may or may not have been stolen from other creators, it's just a step too far, I think. If I had my way and my way only, writing AI would only be used to help people and help them get past the more tedious parts of writing. So going back again to the question of, will AI ever replace human writers? The answer to that, in my completely honest opinion, is no. Not at all. Not anytime soon. Not anytime for a very, very long time. In the future, AI is going to be more helpful with the scientific side of things, where you don't have to be creative to do this stuff. And again, I do think it's cool what AI can do, but it's also kind of unnerving that some of your work may be stolen to train an AI, and then that AI churns out your work as its AI thing. And I'm not entirely sure. I have not heard what the AI wrote. So basically, what I think about this is that if it's used as a tool, yes. If it's used as a way for you to finish things and make money that way, then absolutely not. I don't agree with it, and I generally don't agree with AI unless you're using it to help you brainstorm, in which case, go ahead. I mean, really, I can't stop you from using it either way, but this is just what I think about it. And if you think any differently, then let's have a conversation in the comments. Let's see what you think, and let's see if we can have a civil conversation about this. So that's pretty much it for this first episode of Writing Talk. Now, I don't know if in the future I'm going to have a different setup to where I do it differently, so all my videos are not in the same place all the time. I hope you found this at least somewhat fun to watch and listen to. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, as I do publish videos every Sunday as long as I don't have any technical difficulties. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you next week, and as always, never stop writing. Bye!